Get ready because Amazon Insights is dropping some huge news. We're talking stock predictions, surprising legal battles, rare botanical wonders, and a massive shakeup in global logistics. You won't want to miss this. First up, what's the future hold for Amazon stock? We've got the projections, and they might just blow you away. Then, we dive into a fascinating lawsuit involving an indigenous Amazon tribe, the New York Times, and TMZ. A story of culture clashes and legal drama. Next, prepare your senses for a rare and pungent spectacle at the Amazon spheres as a corpse flower blooms. And finally, a game changer for the entire e-commerce world. Amazon's supply chain is now powering Walmart, Shopify, and SHEIN. Stick around because you need to know all of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Amazon stock, the $500 prediction. Is Amazon's stock poised for a massive surge? With the e-commerce boom slowing and AI taking center stage, some might think Amazon is out of the running. But think again. Amazon is deeply entrenched in the AI revolution and boasts a rapidly growing advertising division, both contributing to impressive growth. While Amazon's core e-commerce business is a titan, its true profit engines might surprise you. The North American commerce divisions rake in billions, but a significant chunk of that profit is increasingly coming from digital advertisements. This ad services division is Amazon's fastest-growing segment, with revenue up 23% year-over-year. Analysts suggest this division could boast margins comparable to Meta Platforms, potentially transforming Amazon's overall profitability. Beyond ads, Amazon Web Services, AWS, remains a powerhouse. As the leading cloud provider, AWS is experiencing a surge in demand fueled by the AI arms race. Companies unable to build their own AI infrastructure are turning to AWS for computing power, driving significant growth and maintaining its impressive 33% operating margin. With the cloud computing market projected to explode, AWS is set to be a major profit driver for years to come. Considering these dual growth engines, advertising and Oz, alongside its foundational e-commerce business, analysts predict Amazon's operating profits could reach $210 billion by 2030, a potential 172% increase. Even with conservative estimates and a slightly lower valuation multiple, this could translate to a stock price nearing $500 per share. This makes Amazon a compelling buy for long-term investors. Will this stock surge be enough to keep up with the digital world's legal battles? We're about to find out as we explore a surprising lawsuit impacting an indigenous Amazon tribe, the New York Times, and TMZ. Indigenous tribes' lawsuit against the New York Times and TMZ dismissed. A California judge has thrown out a lawsuit filed by the Marubo tribe from the Brazilian Amazon against the New York Times and TMZ. The tribe claimed that reporting on their initial exposure to the internet led to them being unfairly portrayed as technology-addicted and obsessed with pornography. The lawsuit, filed by the sovereign community of about 2,000 people, alleged that stories by TMZ and Yahoo amplified and sensationalized the New York Times reporting, ultimately smearing the tribe. Yahoo had already been dismissed as a defendant earlier in the month. While the judge acknowledged that the reporting might be perceived as insensitive, she ultimately sided with the Times and TMZ, stating their coverage was protected by free speech principles and contributed to an existing debate about internet connectivity in remote indigenous communities. The New York Times, through a spokesperson, expressed pleasure with the ruling, emphasizing that their reporter provided a nuanced account of the challenges faced by an isolated community integrating modern technology. The tribe's attorney, however, criticized the decision, highlighting an imbalance in the legal system that often shields powerful institutions while leaving vulnerable communities without adequate recourse. The tribe is now considering its next steps, potentially exploring international human rights bodies. From the courtroom to the botanical world, we're shifting gears to witness a rare and pungent spectacle at the Amazon spheres. Corpse flower blooms at Amazon spheres. Prepare your senses for a rare and striking event at the Amazon spheres in Seattle. Morticia, a notorious corpse flower, is currently in bloom for the second time since 2018, offering a unique horticultural experience. Corpse flowers are renowned for their massive size, with the potential to reach up to 9 feet tall, and their distinct, pungent aroma of rotting flesh. These blooms are exceptionally rare, occurring only once every 5 to 7 years, and are fleeting, lasting just 48 hours. This marks the fourth corpse flower bloom at the Spheres, but the first time the public has been invited to witness it firsthand. Previous blooms include Bellatrix in 2019 and Morticia II in 2023. Listed as endangered by the IUCN, with fewer than 1,000 believed to be in the wild, corpse flowers are native to Sumatra, Indonesia. Amazon is actively involved in conservation efforts, growing these unique plants from seeds and sharing them with institutions nationwide. Staff are currently collecting pollen from Morticia to aid in pollinating future flowers. The Amazon spheres will be open to the public for viewing, with pollen collections scheduled around 2 p.m. Now, let's pivot from the natural world to the intricate web of global commerce, where Amazon's logistics are making waves across the industry. Amazon's supply chain opens to rivals Walmart, Shopify, and SHIN. In a significant shift for the logistics and e-commerce landscape, Amazon has expanded its supply chain by Amazon services to support sellers not only on its own marketplace, but also on rival platforms like Walmart, Shopify, and SHIN. This move transforms Amazon from solely an e-commerce giant into a comprehensive logistics service provider. The platform offers an integrated, end-to-end solution covering international freight, customs clearance, warehousing, and fulfillment. For logistics professionals, this means Amazon's vast infrastructure, which handled over 5 billion products for more than 600,000 independent sellers in 2025, is now accessible to a broader market. The system utilizes automation for demand forecasting and transport scheduling, allowing sellers to strategically position inventory and reduce reliance on expedited shipping, especially during peak seasons like Black Friday. Amazon's multi-channel fulfillment, MCF, service is now enabling sellers to manage inventory across multiple platforms through a single system, leveraging Amazon's picking, packing, and shipping capabilities. This integrated model aims to reduce stockouts, increase inventory turnover, and improve overall fulfillment consistency. The expansion signals a broader trend where major platform providers are offering turnkey logistics solutions, impacting inventory strategies, transportation planning, and the need for third-party partnerships within the supply chain industry. That's all the news for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning recap of all the top stories coming right up. That's a wrap on today's Amazon Insights. We saw predictions of Amazon's stock potentially hitting $500 by 2030, a judge dismissing a key lawsuit involving an indigenous Amazon tribe, the New York Times, and TMZ, the rare and pungent bloom of a corpse flower at the Amazon spheres, and Amazon opening its powerful supply chain services to major competitors like Walmart, Shopify, and SHIN. Don't miss out on future deep dives and breaking news. Make sure you're subscribed to Amazon Insights, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, and let us know in the comments which story fascinated you the most. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.